Nigeria is unarguably the biggest market in West Africa, hosting a number of local and foreign airlines and millions of passengers entering and exiting the country yearly. With stringent government policies, exiting of some international airlines in 2016 owing to the recession and dearth of aviation fuel, experts believe Nigeria should be performing better than it's currently doing, as neighboring West African countries are leveraging on the country's traffic to establish their new airlines and country bases, as in the case of Askai flying from Togo. As part of plans to ensure that its terminal is put to full use, operators of the Murtala Mohammed Airport 2 in Lagos is appealing for the restoration of regional flight operations from the terminal. The terminal operator explained that the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCAA) had twice approved for MMA2 to commence regional flight operations, but wondered why the same regulatory agency cancelled the approvals. At a press parley, the helmsman at the terminal, Captain Jari Williams, emphasized that the organization had spent several billions of naira to acquire state-of-the-art facilities preparing for regional flight operations, but decried the inconsistency in government policy despite the approval which prevented it from using the facilities. He declared that the facility, which had the capacity to process about 4 million passengers per annum with room for enhancement, only handles 2 million passengers at the moment.
For the past 10 years, government has not complied with that. Over 50%, sometimes it varies, but an average of 50% of the passenger traffic that should be operated from is not being operated from this terminal. And all our revenue streams are tied to our passenger traffic, so we are losing that much or more.
The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has expressed delight with the compliance level of telecom operators regarding its directive on aviation heights clearance in erecting masts across the country. The NCAA spokesman Sam Adrogboe said the high compliance level by Global System for Mobile Communications (GSM) operators is lending itself to safety and security of flight operations within Nigeria's airspace. The authority had earlier directed that AHC permits be obtained before the construction of towers, telecommunication masts, high-rise buildings and landing facilities. Emirates Airlines has received its 100th Airbus A380 Super Jumbo, and it was presented to the airline during a ceremony at the manufacturer's delivery center in Hamburg, Germany. Emirates is the world's biggest customer of the A380, having ordered 142 of the airplanes.
Largest A380 routes network.
The chairman of Emirates, Sheikh Ahmed bin Said Al Maktoum, said he hopes to order more.
A big impact on customer experience.
Airbus Group CEO Tom Enders said he believes Airbus would deliver at least the remaining 42 to Emirates.
I have no doubt that Emirates' foresight will be vindicated yet again, and that the 380 will be shown to be, so to say, on the right side of history. And let me add, and I have no doubt that we will produce great 380s even 10 years from now. And I'm not bold enough to look beyond that, but for today I think that should be sufficient.
Despite sluggish sales calling the future of the A380 into question, Enders says he believes Airbus would be producing the jumbo jets 10 years from now and was working on sales campaigns.
After the break, China presents a new air show aimed at air sportsmanship. Do join us again.